We live? We're live! Hey crew, how's it going? I'm coming to you with yet another live costume review. I'm actually super excited because I have been waiting to do this one for a very long time. How many of you are fans of The Nightmare Before Christmas? Hmm? This guy is right here. Something, of course, I've always been a fan of since I was a little kid, and I've always wanted to be Jack Skellington for Halloween. That is an impression that I also do, and we will be doing that this Halloween for not necessarily Halloween, but for a few events we have coming up. But anyways, this is a costume review for Disney's Jack Skellington Prestige costume that I just got. I got that from Amazon. I ordered this one from Costume Party Super Center. Okay, that's where this one came from. Hello, Mermaid Girl. How you doing? Thanks for joining me. And we've got Creator X. Good. I'm glad you're excited because I'm excited. Let me start by saying, I don't believe what's happening to me. My hopes, my dreams, my fantasy. Okay, that's how excited I am, right? Okay, so let's get to opening this package. I actually have a very special package too. Not just the costume that I'm opening up from Disney's, Disney's, right? This is Disney's costume, Jack Skellington. It does include a mask in there, but I specifically ordered one that was from Italy, and it's actually from RjPellegrino Studios. So this is a custom-made mask that's in here. I haven't opened it. I just got it. Literally, just got it from the mail. So I'm going to open this up right in front of you live. But let's start with the costume first, okay? Very good. And again, I apologize in advance for the comments. I'm going to probably move rather quickly to open these costumes. Savvy. But we're going to get through this, and then I'll look at some comments while we go along, right? Okay, so let's start with this Jack Skellington. Flip it right open. There we go. You don't really have to save that packaging. Hi there. Is that Steve? Hi, Steve. Whoa, there it is. Great Halloween, everyone. I believe it was the most horrible yet. There we go. Oh, that's okay. I understand, Aiden. Not a problem. Anyways, but thanks for stopping by. You can actually view this video then later. We'll have that on there. There it is, right? So this is the Jack Skellington Prestige costume by Disney. I'll show you that there. It comes with all those accessories, from the mask to the suit, to the pants, to the gloves. Okay, and then it has also this piece right here, which is the sort of the chest piece, I think, to make it pop out there. Ahoy there, Captain! All right, so we're going to open this up and let's take a look, right? There's that there. It looks like this costume came in two sizes. This is the extra large. It's going to be either extra large or extra large. So we'll have to see. This one might end up being a bit large on me. I'm obviously not going to try the full costume on, but there will be several videos. Well, I shouldn't say several. Don't make promises you don't intend to keep. You can always trust a dishonest man to be dishonest honestly. It's the honest ones you have to watch out for, to make sure they don't do something incredibly stupid, like cutting this on accident. So I would avoid using scissors when you cut these things open. All right, on with the show. Let's open it up. Of course, nice packaging, prestige packaging. And there we go. There's the mask right there. Okay, so again, this is the mask that comes with the costume. Okay, obviously. And this one, let me see if it has the opening right here. I'm just going to open this up, this part, because I want to see it. There. It's got a little bit of stickiness there, but I ended up ripping it anyways. There's the tie. Ooh. Okay, so this tie is sort of a plastic rubber tie, which is cool. Yeah, it's like a sort of a rubbery plastic. This is kind of one of the most excited things I was because I love the bat, you know? I really like the bat. Because I'm Batman. Because I'm bad. I'm just kidding. Okay, it actually has a elastic band around there to go around your neck with Velcro, so that's actually convenient. Probably, if that's too big, I might end up actually fixing that, but that's okay. But if you can kind of see it here, the quality of that, it is a rubber, it's flexible, so that's really nice actually. So that's definitely a feature. I'm going to give a thumbs up on that. This costume was made, it looks like a 2017 edition, okay, so that's when they first started making this costume. It has a solid piece back here kind of to keep it straight, so that'll just go on. Let's see, let's just test it out. Like so. Well, not too bad actually, a little loose. I should just walk around with it like this all the time. There we go, and just say, you know, there's the bat. Hey guys, you know you have a giant bat on your neck. Well, you know, nobody said you had to say anything about it. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so here are the gloves. The gloves are kind of a soft, very soft, I don't know how to describe this. Vinyl, maybe? Almost a vinyl. And let's flip the glove on. Floppy fingers. Floppy fingers. Okay, now, very nice because it gives the illusion of Jack Skellington, sort of like this, you know, and you can move him around. So it gives that eerie type of look, and his fingers would be rather long. I must say, I don't know if I'm going to actually use these. I might come up with an alternative. I do like the fact that it's, you know, the same on both sides. It's not just the black fabric, and then you have just the gloves kind of on the top. This is cool because it's a full glove, so it looks pretty realistic, you know. And let me try it with the other glove on. I don't know if this is either which way. Probably doesn't matter. Doesn't seem to. There they are. Surprised, aren't you? I knew you would be. It does look pretty cool, huh? Actually, even on camera when I see it. Let's all do our finger exercise, children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, we could keep going with that. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking souls will shock your soul. Seal your doom tonight. Okay. Anyways, so this is pretty cool. I actually do like these gloves. Again, I'm going to have to see how the whole thing turns out. If it looks good with the costume, then I will keep it. If it does not look good with the costume, then I will simply change it for something else. Let's take a look at the mask. Simple, you know, they're very grippable, as you can tell. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, not too bad. You can still grip within here, okay? I wouldn't recommend trying to grab something like that, okay? Because it's not good. Anyway, okay, so let's do this mask here. Let's take a look. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, so this is... That's not bad. It's Jack's... Obviously, it's a fully closed mask right there, okay? So, I'm going to need a little bit of tweaking to smooth that out. Ooh. And since I am dead, I can take off my head to recite Shakespearean quotations. No animal, no man. I'm not going to do the scream. I don't want to hurt my voice right now. All that will come in the future. But anyways, yes, this is kind of cool to take off the head and to be able to see this mask. Let me see if I can try it on. This actually opening looks a bit concerning. It looks rather small. So, and there's a plastic piece in here, of course. I'm assuming you take that out kind of to keep that, you know, to keep the shape of the mask. But, here, let me see real quick. Let me put this on real quick. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh, I gotta take my glasses off. Hold on. Ah, there we go. And now it's completely muffled, isn't it? Happy holidays, everyone! Well, I'll tell you one thing, you can kind of see out of it pretty clearly, and it fits on my nose rather well. This mask overall looks pretty good in terms of it, but again, what I specifically wanted was something I can move my mouth in, because we do character appearances and performances, so I wanted to be able to actually talk to people without kind of sounding like a Jack-in-the-Box drive-thru, you know? May I please take your order? Yeah, it's not too bad, but I like the way it fits. So this is another option. I want to say thumbs up. I was going to give 2, but I'll give a thumbs up on this mask, considering it's vinyl, you know, and it actually seems breathable. You have nose holes right here that you can breathe out of too. Right on the nostrils there, so that's good. And then you can see, and you can clearly see my eyes. So I would recommend probably filling it in. Yes, Doc Skellington, he would say, Christmas, Luke, you are, I am the Pumpkin King. I don't know, something like that. All right, so let's try this. That's Wolf Pro. Okay, I'm loving the tie, man. I think I can keep this on all the time. I'm just gonna wear it to work, wear it everywhere. Here, everywhere. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the rest of this. I'm gonna try to do this with the mask on just for the fun of it. Since it's Halloween, Halloween is just around the corner, so that's why we wanted to make this video. Here comes the unveiling of the actual costume. Okay, so now let's take a look here. We've got a few pieces. It actually is getting rather hot in here because this is a vinyl mask, so I probably won't keep this on this whole time, but this looks like the inner chest piece here. So designed to kind of make it, you know, Jack Skellington has a very slender look, so this kind of helps give it that slender look from the top, so the chest actually kind of puffs out a bit, and then it's going to make the waist appear skinnier. I don't know if this will necessarily be necessary. It is made of a soft padding, okay? So there's a pad on the inside, and it's basically a vest that unzips from the back here. So you have an invisible zipper here, which is nice, but you don't need it because you have the jacket on. And then you have the rest of this, so that'll kind of mesh in with the jacket, as you can tell. So that's kind of interesting. They give a collar here, so the bat will fit nicely right around there. So, and again, I apologize for the comments I can't see, but you're not the right Jack. I'm the Pumpkin King. I'm Captain Jack Skellington, savvy? I've got something for you. How about this? Let's see if we can try this. If this will work. I'm Captain Jack Skellington. A savvy? What do you think? That would be an interesting crossover, right? Well, I might just end up doing that, but we'll see. Okay, we'll take that one off. That's my Jack Sparrow hat, of course. Captain Jack Sparrow hat. Thank you, thank you. So that's pretty fun. Alrighty then, let's see. Continuing with this, let's look at the jacket. Very nice. There's the back, of course. The stripe pattern looks good. They did kind of give it that semi-streak eeriness that Jack's costume would have, not perfectly straight. If you want Jack Skellington like traditional Tim Burton style, the lines are not going to be straight. They're going to be scratchy. Okay, especially for you Tim Burton fans out there, you know that. Here's the jacket. Looks pretty good. And well, let's see. Here's the button right here, so let's try this on. I think, folks, just because I'm going to remove the gloves so I can fit this a little bit better. I like having the gloves on, though. It's pretty cool. They're breathable again. Okay, let's take a look. Alright, jacket, not too bad. It is a double line, so it's not just a thin piece. So pretty well stitched. Shoulders look okay. There's shoulder pads on the inside, alright? Let me try this on. And again, this is kind of out of sequence, but that's okay. All right. So it feels pretty good. How does it look? Does it look okay? I can't really tell because I can't see. No, I'm fine. Anyways, I seriously can't see. Not because of the mask. I can't see because I don't have contacts or my glasses in. That would be the reason. But I think it looks okay. So let me switch real quick. I gotta put my glasses back on. Okay, hold on. Okay. There we go. All right. So tie stuck. There we go. The lines are not. Hello, good afternoon to you, the Amtrak traveler. Okay, so the lines are not too bad, and it actually seems to fit me fairly well. This, I believe, is again, this is an extra large. They only came in two sizes, extra large or XXL. So I'm about a 42, so this is a 42. It's a little loose, not as snug as Jack's would be. The tails seem to go fairly. I'm sorry, I can't really adjust the camera. I don't want that to get messed up, but the tails are nice. They're actually kind of, they give it that shredded look. Shredded, bro! I don't know if you guys saw that one. Anyways, the tails go down to about the back of my knee. So it is a pretty long jacket, which Jack's, you know, he's a very tall, lanky guy. I'm not that tall, so but the boots that I have on will probably help elevate, you know, me to the right height there. These are the pants. These we'll have to try on another time, but I'm just showing you the pants here. They actually have an adjustable zipper on the back, so it looks like they click right here. They click right there with a clip, and then you have the zipper back here, so that'll help tighten them. Why am I looking at the back? Hello. Obviously, it's the front. What am I thinking? Pumpkin King. Anyways, yes, there's your front, right? Probably because I was looking at it backwards. Your front zipper, and then your buttons there. That clicks together. It actually has the ringlets for the pants, right there, for the belt. So you can wear a belt. It doesn't come with a belt, but I'm sure any black belt would work. You mean when I talk, still Captain Jack Sparrow? Yeah, he tends to come in on most of my conversations. I can't really escape it. It's a blessing and a curse, I guess. It's all because of that treasure that they had, savvy? So the pants, I'm seeing the light through them, so they kind of seem a little thin. You see that? Right there, it's only one layer of fabric. They're not double lined, so that I'm kind of going to give a thumbs down. Now, being that this is a costume, that's okay. But depending on what type of event, I'm hoping this will not pose as a problem in the near future. But thus far, I mean, it seems okay. And again, it is a costume. They are costume pants. So that looks pretty good. So overall, and then I'm going to just hold them here, they definitely are long. They go past my, past my feet. Actually, so they're rather long, so we'll probably have to get them hemmed. Again, depending on the shoes or boots that I wear, they're probably going to be, you know, altered a little bit. I don't think we can help that. So, all right. So that is the Disney Jack Skellington Prestige costume. That one I ordered from Amazon. Okay, it was roughly around $86.25, and then there was, of course, the shipping. It came within 2 days. 2 days. It came from Costume Party Super Center, is I guess where this one in particular was shipped. All right, so for Halloween, if you were looking for a good Jack Skellington costume, I'm going to give this one a thumbs up. Actually, probably 2 thumbs up because I think it's pretty decent. We'll give the real rating when I'm able to actually wear it around, okay, when we have our events, which we're looking forward to. Now, this next one is very special because, like I said, I wanted to order a mask. That mask is cool. It's a good mask, I'd say, you know, for Halloween if you just wanted to go around as Jack Skellington, and you'd have to remove it. But let's see, Debbie Fenn. Well, hello, Debbie. Thank you so much. And I believe I saw your comment the other day, so thank you very much for that kind comment. and all of you too who do comment and watch us. We are really grateful for you, all of you subscribers. I just want to do this side note here to say again how grateful we are, and it's amazing because we're almost at 10,000 subscribers. So that's really, I didn't think we would ever get to that point, but I'm so happy that we are, and we really thank you from the bottom of our hearts. So thank you so much. We're looking forward to this, and I hope by Halloween maybe we can reach 10,000 subscribers. So next, let's move it over to this box, right? It shipped it in a nice box. The gentleman's name is Roberto. So Roberto mask from Etsy. It's made of a foam latex. This is the type of masks they have actually at Disneyland. So the characters that are out at Disneyland where the mask is open, that's the type of mask I wanted. So that's why I looked it up, reached out again on Etsy. So this is from Roberto. His store is RjPellegrino Studio, and it's on Etsy. I'll put the link in the description below. The link to both of these, because we also have the Amazon store link you can click on. I'll put this costume on there, and then I'll also put a link to his Etsy store, okay? So this is the one I'm most... Hello, Debbie. You wanted me to say hello to you. It's Captain Jack Sparrow. Welcome to the vast entertainment then. Savvy? All right, so let's get opening on this. Opening on this because I'm so excited I can't turn it. Jack, you're supposed to be dead. You must be double dead. Well, what have we here? Another mask. Ooh, I'm really scared. So let's go ahead and open this up. I'm going to be very, very careful. See? Right there. This is super exciting, you guys, because this is, you're welcome. This is, I've been waiting for this. Oh my goodness, this is, all right, let's see. You ready? Of course you are. Very cool design. I'm gonna get the plastic off of this. Now this is hand painted as well. Well, thank you. Captain Jack loves all of you as well. And Jack Skellington obviously does too. So this is really cool because, again, this is a foam latex mask that he made. And there it is. Wow. Look at the quality on this, okay? So you can see through the eyes right here. It's got breathable nose holes here. He did hand paint this, so he kind of has more of a charcoal skull look. And then here's the mouth, of course, right here. And this is the opening so that you can actually talk with it. Oh yes, I want that, right? It's very cool. Again, I'll put the link to his store below. Now, of course, being foam latex, custom handmade, you can imagine this is rather expensive. I'm not going to necessarily tell you how much, but I can give you a ballpark. You're going to spend over $300 on this. So it's quite expensive. And again, it came from Italy. I ordered it at the end of August, and I got it today. It just arrived today. That's why I wanted to do this video for you. And I thought it'd be neat so we can share in the unboxing of this. But I am really impressed with the look of this so far. There is, again, the foam latex that's on the inside. So you got to be careful with foam latex because it could start to peel. But it looks like the fabric's right there. So in terms of it actually fitting on is neat. Now, the cool thing that he did, let me see here. What have we got? Looks like it's a info. So this is some info on it. And this mask not only came with the mask itself, right? But it came with the under mask. So I'm going to put it back in here for a second. Okay, so it came with this right here. This is so that the face isn't completely revealed. Kind of looks like a ghost. Woo! Looks like a ghost. So you can actually fit your face right in there. And then you have the neck piece, and it looks like it straps onto the shoulders, probably on here. This way you could, you know, fit this on properly. Okay, so let me try this on real quick. All right, let me see. We'll see how this turns out. I'm gonna probably wear this over the coat, so let me change the coat real quick. And this batty. There's the bat. Well, this is super exciting, guys, because again, I've been like, I'm seriously a huge fan of The Night Before Christmas. You see that? Hey there, take the journey. That's all right, no problem. And of course, usually when I say ahoy, it comes out as Jack Sparrow, so either way, but... Oh, thank you. Yeah, it takes about 3 weeks to grow, and then I get it to the point to where I can twist it on the mustache, so... And then, of course, without the mustache, I look like Freddie Mercury, is what I've heard most of my life, so that will be something I will do probably before I shave this whole thing off. I'm going to have to shave it because when I'm actually going to be Jack Skellington, I am going to have to shave it because I can't have the goatee. I could do like Cesar Romero did and put the white makeup all over. He refused to shave his mustache. Cesar Romero is the guy who played the Joker on the 60s. Remember that? Don't shave it? I know. I don't want to, but when you're in the business to playing other characters, unfortunately I have to. I do have a really good set of the fake real human hair, which I'm going to try that. So let's take a look here. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. If he was more happy and optimistic, I know. Sometimes when he talks, I know he's a little, I think, very calming. He's very calming when he talks. And but yeah, sometimes he's got a lot of energy when he's in his characters. But he's very mellow, very mellow. I never got to meet him. I would someday. Love to meet him if I could. Somebody had asked me that once before, if I've ever met him, and unfortunately I haven't. Almost came close because my wife and I were at Disneyland the day before they did the premiere of the 4th film. It was all decorated and ready to go. Or it was actually going to be that night, in fact, and I think Disneyland closed early because of it. So Johnny was actually there when we were there. Yeah, exactly. That's what I missed out on that. But that's all right. That's all right, you know. Someday maybe I will. But Captain Bijan, you're the one that asked the question. Well, good. See, I read your questions and we respond. Let's see. Well, I will. There's a whole bunch of other Jack Sparrow impersonators, too. But anyways, you want me to try this on? I think I'll give it a try. I'm going to take this off first, then we'll probably restructure this as we go along. So give me 1 second. I'm going to put this here. Oh, shoot. I won't be able to see, too, because of the... I'm going to take the mask off. So this is kind of interesting. I look like a luchador. I'm going to wrestle now. I'm going to wrestle. Right there. Let's see. Pretty interesting. Well, thank you so much. All right, let's see how this looks. I'm going to try the mask on. It looks like it's a slightly tight fit. Snug fit. We'll say snug, not tight. I don't want it to shred apart as I place it on. So that'll probably have to be tucked up that way, but there are few who deny it. What I do, I am the best, for my talents are renowned far and wide. When it comes to surprises in the moonlit night, I excel without ever even trying. With the slightest little effort of my ghost-like charms, I have seen grown men give out a shriek. Very good. All right, so let's see. This kind of reminds me of the things on Star Wars. I can't read it, but it does look very cool indeed. Very cool. Yeah. It is blurry, but again, see, I'm not wearing contacts or glasses, so I can't really see. Yeah, that's not bad. That kind of looks funny, huh? Jack with the glasses on. Let me take a look here, Dr. Finkelstein. Curiosity killed the cat, you know. I know. All right. Let's see. Let me move that. That's really cool. And, hi. Hi. So with the makeup done, it'll look actually pretty seamless right there. So I really like this. I don't know if I put this on right. Either way, it's okay because that'll be covered up by this part here when we actually have the shirt on. Right? So, there we go. Ah, Halloween's finest trick-or-treaters. Okay. All tricks, no treats. What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this? I can't believe my eyes. I must be dreaming. Wake up, Jack. This isn't fair. What's this? What's this? There's something very wrong. What's this? I can see myself. What's this? Not bad. Sorry that I keep bouncing in front, but I'm trying to see how it looks on here too because I don't have a mirror. But I'm actually very pleased with the fit on this. It is kind of tough. I could breathe through the nose, actually. So that's really good. It's snug, like I said. I just joined. Oh, thank you. Debbie, thank you so much for joining. Well, I think this is cool, and I'm very pleased with it. So again, thank you, Roberto, for making this mask. You could check him out on Etsy. Like I said, it's going to be right down below on the comments, okay? And again, this is a live stream, so I'm going to add a few things to the description. There we go, description. That's what I'm thinking of. Sorry, I'm trying to read it. Let's see. Just a few adjustments, I think, here. Overall, the mouth is not too bad, and it does look like my mustache is covered up. But if I have, actually, yes, I have thought about getting a Jack Sparrow tattoo. I sometimes draw them. I'm right-handed, but I have to end up drawing left-handed. So there we are, everyone. Crew, happy holidays, everyone. Okay, so there's that with the gloves, and it looks pretty good. I might actually dirty up the gloves because they're very, very bright white to match the skull, so it looks a little more natural. Now, there are rubber latex gloves that they sell online on Amazon I've seen that might work better than this, but the gangly hands might actually work better. So, what do you think? Jack the Pumpkin King. Wait a minute. I am the Pumpkin King! Not too bad, huh? I didn't scare you. Did I scare you? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, thank you so much, Mermaid Girl. Thank you, everyone, so much. And we look forward to spending Halloween with you. Just remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, follow your horizon. So there we have it. All right, thank you for watching this costume review, you guys. I'm going to have to get going. I'm going to take this off. But again, all the descriptions for these costumes will be in the description below, all right? Thank you again. We'll see you next time. Happy Halloween! Bye-bye now. Ta, that's it. Ta, I should say. Ta, we'll see.